Good morning. Thought I'd give you a view of the garden from a little distance. Had an attack of pickle worms in my cucumbers, and they really ruined a bunch of them. I did have to do the organic BT spray, and hopefully will prevent more damage. Got 1 jar of pickles so far. Had to throw a lot of those cucumbers away. These little Florida Everglades tomatoes are right. Look. Well, talk about a pop of flavor. They're not very big. Like I said, they're like a blueberry. But man, when you put one in your mouth and break it open, it's just a pop of awesome flavor. If only they were bigger. And this is winter squash, and my son's favorite. Let me think. Hale's best cantaloupe, and that one over there in the skinny bed is cantaloupe with some basil. And you can see I pulled up the snap beans, and I'll put the snap bean plants and some leaves back on top of that soil to keep it from being naked, and put 3 peppers in, and they're doing really good. They just actually took hold. And over there some more winter squash. It's supposed to be a bushing type, and it'll run a little bit but not a lot, supposedly. And this is another cantaloupe, which looks like I'm gonna need to spray these with milk because I already see evidence of mildew, or at least that looks like mildew. But the pumpkin right next to it doesn't have it, so I don't know, maybe that's a nutritional thing. I'll wait and see before I spray anything. Oh, I have disturbed a fire ant bed that you couldn't even see was there. Look at them. Those things are, I wish they were all in hell, because that's where they belong. They're horrible. Horrible. I've been all around that bed for days and not got a fire ant on me. Hadn't even seen a fire ant there. So maybe they just made it overnight. I don't know. I don't put anything in my beds to draw fire ants, like fish or anything like that. I use an organic fertilizer called Agri-Thrive. It's probably got some fish in it. I see a lot of healthy blossoms, but they're all male. Since I sprayed the BT, I did it almost at dark, so the bees had already gone to bed. And there shouldn't be anything here now to hurt the bees, because it only, I'm still getting bit. Sorry, y'all, I just can't stand the stinging fire ants. Got some beautiful tomatoes here, and late yesterday evening when I was watering, I thought I saw, look at this pitiful okra. It's been eaten so bad by the slugs and not getting much sun where it's at. It is mighty slow growing. Another cucumber over here. Haven't seen any pickle worm damage over here. Of course, haven't got any pickles on it yet, any cucumbers on it yet, but lots of flower. And I see a spider mite right there that I am just gonna crush. Yet. If you're growing organic, you might as well get used to that crushing stuff. Oh yes, there's that tomato. There's that tomato is turning. Look at that. Is there something wrong with it? Yes, the pickle worm has got in the tomato. I thought I probably should spray them. Look at that. That's pickle worms. I guess after I sprayed the cucumbers, they just can't migrate over here to the tomatoes. Have you ever seen a pickle worm? They're awful. I'm going to take this inside so I can kill what's in there. This is my first time ever having to deal with pickle worms. I don't know if the really cold weather we had in the winter time was helpful to them as far as them thriving. I've never had them attack my stuff before. It's just blossom end rot I've had, but this is not blossom end rot. See all those holes in the end right there? They're probably still in there. Some of the cucumbers I found with holes in them had the worms in them. I killed them, of course, but oh dear. I wonder if they'll attack all of my tomatoes. I might end up having to buy tomatoes to can. That would be awful, wouldn't it? Peas are doing really well. Having to water them almost every day, though. We haven't had any rain. And these winter squash back here are thriving, even though they just get dapple sun. They don't get much sun. They will, July and August. It'll be just as sunny there as it is here. And I got some good-sized tomatoes on some of these plants back here. Oh, I hope the pickle worms don't get in these tomatoes. It's so disheartening when you're growing stuff to eat and you're trying to grow it in a way that is healthy for you, to have something like that damage it, just ruin it before you can even eat it. Well, I hope everybody's having a blessed day. God bless.